up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me an ex. Yeah, I roll up whenever you feeling stressed. Treat you with respect and never settle for less. Life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check. She like when I pull her hair and grab her by her neck. Got her on the back until she break a sweat. She like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats. Laying down after sex with her head on my chest. She whispers that you're the best. Please don't turn out like the rest. Yeah, we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best.
All right. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, in a sold-out Tambo Time arena. But we're missing a couple guys here. So Ben's doing his duties to the country. Connor's doing more important things, coaching. And John and I are just a bunch of degenerates who have nothing to do on a Tuesday. But thanks for getting the show going, Johnny boy. We got a little bit of a show for you today. So we had a couple things planned out, and we got a little things we had to prep to get it going, and we were having technical difficulties. But nonetheless, we are rocking live, coming at you. So, I'm thinking, John, I brought this up to you the other day, right? Ted Turner died, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I thought he was dead 10 years ago, but I think he was almost 100. But I was listening to the Howard Stern show today, and I think it was a repeat from yesterday. But nonetheless, they were like kind of like explaining the guy's life story and the accomplishments he did and everything. And it's fascinating, a lot of the stuff he did. I'm not going to get into a ton of details. But if you're looking for maybe some good reads, look it up. I mean, generally seems like a great guy. He did start the 24-hour news cycle that they were talking about, and he just kind of, did a lot of good things in the world that kind of went under the radar. And he wasn't really a business guy. He was kind of a free-thinking guy and just happened to get to where he did. But one thing they did not bring up on the Howard Stern show that he did that actually pissed me off, they didn't bring it up.
What's that?
He started the Monday Night Wars.
That's true.
Which changed the whole landscaping for a lot of TV, wrestling TV, and wrestling today is definitely different, today as we know it than it probably would have been. The trajectory was thrown to the moon when he started the Monday Night Wars. So much that they still talk about that. They still putting out, documentaries and this and that, and it's wild. But he passed away. I forget what, some type of cancer, I think. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, John, how's your week going so far?
Very busy.
Yeah.
I get to see my best bud today, so good job. Yay.
Connor?
No, I did not get to see him today.
Oh, okay.
So sad day.
All right. Well, we're going to start off the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest here via Zoom. Don't adjust your lenses. He is that ugly. And but joining us, this is like his fourth time being on the show. I think he's, as far as guests go, he might be leading the pack, which is a problem. But ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, you know him, you love him, the owner of FF1, Mason Rourke, whatever his last name is.
Jeez, thanks, man. Can't even announce my last name.
Yeah, whatever, dude. But nonetheless, I wanted to bring him on the show. We were talking a little bit. We're a couple tournaments into his FF1 tournament series this year, and there's some uncertainties, some questions, a lot of good things from it. Don't get me wrong, but he wanted to come on and just kind of address certain things, kind of promote it a little bit, and explain what's going on. So I'm just gonna give you the floor here, Mason, and I'll try to chime in as I go, but the world's yours, buddy.
First off, I want to say congratulations to you and the Nasty Boys for winning the FF1 GVOC men's division, getting your second qualification.
I would say thanks if I actually thought you meant that, but continue.
I was watching John, thank you for going live during all the games, man. I was watching the championship back, and, Riley might have to give that MVP up. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Hold on. Give it up to who, though?
To Louis.
Okay.
You want me to screen record that one, Steve?
Real quick, why do you have the refs decide? And is it supposed to be a championship game MVP, or is it supposed to be maybe playoff game?
Yeah, so it's a championship MVP, and we let the refs decide because, we do a lot of youth tournaments too, and at the youth tournaments, the coaches get really favorite. They'll always pick their kids or like the same player every time. So at the youth tournaments, we let the refs do it just so that it isn't, the coach picking it every time. We kind of just carried that into the adult tournament. That way you wouldn't give it to Adam.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give it to Adam anyways. You obviously don't know me as a father. Listen, if Adam won an award, it's because he really won that award. Like, I couldn't think of one reason why he shouldn't get it. You know what I mean? Because I would have leaned onto that. But all right, that makes sense. That's why you guys did it. I tend to disagree at adult level, but yeah, no, I don't hate it.
Yeah, it's been in discussions if we change it up for the adult level. After watching that game. Riley had a good between the two of them, but yeah, I think he had it.
Yeah, I would say a lot of guys made plays and did their job for sure, but I would say in the playoffs it went, in my opinion, Louis, then close Riley next.
Yeah. But sorry about that, Louis. And shout out to the Monstars for co-ed and for Lady Supreme for women's. It was a great turn. Thanks everyone for coming. So yeah, to get how it all works. I've seen a lot of questions from people. There's no cash prize at these tournaments. What's the point of signing up? No cash prize. Well, the point is that all these qualifying tournaments we're pooling together, and at the end there's going to be a big. And the championship is in October. We have to qualify for the championship, and all the qualifying teams for that big. Rather than winning, $1,000 or $1,500 at a tournament, figured it might be something a little more exciting and different to really put your teams to the test. And say, if you really think you're that team, go qualify, go try and win the big money at the big tournament against the other qualified.
No, I don't have the sound on, John. Hold on, Mason. Sorry. John, it's not my first rodeo, okay?
All right. Well, I don't know where the echo's coming.
Right, I know. And you're not going to probably figure it out either. So, all right, Mason, continue.
You guys have such a good stay married couple.
Yeah, we're working on it. This happened last time too, but evidently we don't learn from our mistakes on the show. So
we need men.
Well, unfortunately, we should know that. What is it? The second Tuesday of every month, Ben's gone.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So continue.
That's the premise. There's a lot of little nuances to it all. We lock the rosters, so the roster you qualify with is the roster that you have to play with at the championship. If you qualify twice, then your roster turns into a roster pool, and you can pick 12 players out of that roster pool for the championship. There's something to be said about.
Can I ask a question on that? Let's say Mason. Let's say I play in the next tournament and you play with me. We'll just hypothetically, you play with me and we don't qualify. I can't use you to play in the big one at the end.
Nope.
You can only take from your rosters of your qualified teams.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep. So if you qualify with whatever roster you qualify with, that's the roster you're stuck with. Unless you qualify again, then you can add teams to that roster or add players to that roster based off the two teams that you qualified with. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so if I qualify twice, which all right, and our nasty boys, we've qualified twice. I could look at both those rosters and I could pick 12 guys from a combination of those two rosters.
Exactly.
All right.
Yep. And
John
then
Young. I'm just kidding.
so a lot of teams have been doing that because they don't have what they think is necessarily the best roster for the championship, or they just want to have a pool in case certain people can't make it, so that they have the backups.
Right. We got a question for you. Can a player qualify for multiple teams? I'm pretty sure I know the answer. The answer is yes, but it can only play on one in the big dance, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. So you can qualify for as many teams as you want, but yeah, in the big dance, you have to pick one team. And yeah, so that's basically the basis. If you win a qualifying tournament, you get a half bid to the championship. If you win two, you get a full bid. The championship is going to be a little bit more expensive than your average tournament. So those bids are actually going to be pretty valuable. Yeah, man. No, is there any question?
Well, all right. So that was one of the questions. So for the last tournament, there is still there's still a fee. That's correct. Right. Now, but the only teams that can really enter that are the teams that are qualified, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. Are you doing another division at all for any other teams that just want to join and play?
Yeah, so we're planning on having an open division as well at the championship tournament, and it'll just be like a regular cash tournament, based off how many teams we sign up. It'll be cash prize for all the teams that don't qualify.
Will it run concurrent to the big tournament?
That's the plan.
Oh, that is the plan?
Or if we can split it up into like morning and afternoon, we'll do that. I have 8 fields, so it's really just dependent on how many teams sign up.
Okay. And do you have a field location yet for the big one?
Yeah. So we're gonna do Livingston Park. I've got both the top and the bottom, and we got that whole parking lot that I'm gonna.
I was hoping Gill Stadium, dude.
Can't fit 8 fields at Gill Stadium.
I know that when you said 8 fields, I'm like, oh crap.
I have another turf spot in Bedford with 8, what I could fit 8 fields, but I like Livingston just because of that parking lot area where we can really set up vendors, food, have some games, different things going on.
Yeah, you can really make it a big deal. Are you at Livingston? Are there turf fields at Livingston or no?
No, it's grass.
Right. So your last one, we had to go to the backfield because of weather, correct? Are you planning? Huh?
Oh, the snow one last year.
Yeah. The last one you did there. Sorry, not the last tournament, but the last one you did Livingston. Are you planning on doing it on the main field and that one, or is it just going to be 8 fields on the main one?
So I'm planning on using both.
Okay.
Yep. We could fit 10 realistically. They say we could do 6 down bottom and 4 on the top field.
Who's they?
The guy that runs the Rex and departments. But
he's aware of your field sizes?
He has a line for 4.
Yeah.
Because they do the youth league and the rec league over there.
Yeah. All right. Well, what do we have next here? Connecticut in July, is that correct?
Yeah, so Connecticut in July.
Do we have the updated one?
It's on the screen.
Yeah, well, I can barely see it, but
so we've had the updated one total so far, which is $150 per team goes into the prize pool, which brings us to that $7,050. We still have 2 more local ones, and then we have a qualifier in Florida in September. The one on the 25th and 26th is in August. There's going to be a tournament each day, so one on Saturday and one on Sunday.
Is there a reason for that?
If you can't make Saturday, then you can do Sunday. You got double the chance to qualify.
So you're gonna run two men's, 2 co-ed, two women's?
Yep.
Okay.
One on Saturday, one on Sunday. And then,
Aren't you doing a one-on-one tournament too there?
yeah, that one's going to be on Saturday morning.
Okay. Before everything?
Yeah, it really is 3-on-3, but marketed as 1-on-1. You'll have to have your own QB, and then you have 2 receivers or, 2 D-backs, 1 D-back, 1 receiver, however you want to do it. But it's 3-on-3.
Define through it. What do you mean?
So you do a little team of 3,
Yeah.
and you have 2 receivers and a quarterback. That way, nobody can complain about the quarterback situation.
Okay.
You bring your own quarterback, and then the 2 receivers, DBs, you decide situationally how you want them to play. Only one goes in at a time, but it's a team of 3.
Oh, okay. So like if I were to put nasty boys in, we pick one quarterback, and I'm picking probably my best DB and my best wide receiver.
Yes.
Essentially. Okay. All right. Have you done it this way? I know you did a one-on-one tournament before, but is this the same? Is it same style, or are you doing something kind of different?
No, this is different because it'll be based off. It won't be based off points, it will be based off points rather than just elimination. So we have a scale system that we've been doing for the youth tournaments that I think we could apply well to the adults. So I'm gonna come out with a little more info on that as we get closer. But right now we're focused on July 11.
Okay. So in July we got the Connecticut, right?
That's right.
And you're teaming up with who on that one?
That's NEFL.
Who's that?
They're an adult tournament and league out of Connecticut. They have some tournaments out there all the time, so I'm hoping that us combining will get some of their teams from the network involved as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think it's a good middle spot for Massachusetts and New York, New Jersey teams to meet. So hopefully it'll be good.
And we're doing the same thing there: men's, co-ed, women's.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the only 3 being offered at the Cup this year.
Right on. What made you decide to do this?
I just want to do something different, man. I mean, everybody does the one. I just thought it would be cool to do a circuit. Start building up something bigger than just one-off tournaments. I think next year we add even more prize. I could see this going for the foreseeable future.
All right. And it's so far, it's off to a good start. You like it, and it would be something you would do next year too.
Yeah. I mean, your opinion on it as a consumer?
Let's see. The first one, good location. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Everything. To me, everything's kind of ran smoothly. It's gone good. I like it. And it's it's a little different. And we're playing for a bigger prize, which is, kind of cool. The only thing I didn't like is that I couldn't keep the banner this last time. I thought that was corny. I didn't know you were trying to save $10.
I'll have to talk to Isaac about getting the banner over here.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I would change much. I don't. John, off the top of your head, did I bitch about anything besides you?
Nope.
I will bitch about the photos. Mason, I'm telling you right now, with witnesses here, stop using my fucking photos. All right?
Steve, can I ask you, is your form natural, or is that something that you had to do for some reason you worked at?
Are you asking the honest question, or do you want the honest answer? As a kid, I fucked up my shoulder falling off a slide one time. And I don't think it ever healed right. So growing up, not too long after that, started playing baseball. Everything was sidearms. I didn't know why I threw that way. And baseball, nobody really cares much if you throw sidearm, I guess. It gives you some advantages if you're a pitcher, I think. But it just translated to everything else. So And it's all, I mean, it's two part of it too. Like I did boxing for a while, and it was a huge stress from my trainers on being able to punch from every location. It's basically, you ever see that old, I think, Greek mythology photo with the person with all the hands in every direction? They kind of used that as a poster in the gym because they wanted you to be able to strike from any location. So just kind of already in the strength of that, and then getting into throwing, flag football's a little different, but you had that rusher in your face, and you know me. I mean, 99% of all rushers are taller than me, so I got to figure out a way to throw around them, and it just came natural. The problem I have is I really can't throw normal, so it's all unorthodox kind of throws. But that's really the history behind it.
So you can't throw overhand even if you try.
We've tried and we've done it, and there has been. It's rare, but there's been some photos of me throwing overhand, so it's kind of interesting. But
I need a video of that.
Yeah, I'll have to send you the one I have recently. But I mean, listen, Mason, I got 3 guys sculpted from like a chisel somewhere, and you don't put those guys up there. You put my fat ass up there, who's my textbook form, and I know what you're doing. Don't do a stupid smirk. You know what you're doing.
Hey, the people love you, Steve. The people love you.
I don't know if that's it either. Yeah, they love to laugh at me. That's for sure.
That might be it.
But no, I mean, I'm glad the rings don't say 2025. That's a huge thing. And those are little mistakes, and yeah, they're little, but at least I appreciate what you're doing, and I know that there's a lot of work that goes into these, and you're going above and beyond. I mean, we've seen a lot of guys run tournaments, and it's not easy. And you had all this planning going into that. I got a hats off you too, because you don't know if it's gonna fall on its face. You don't know if it's just not gonna work, and it's it's a gutsy thing to do, and I think you're doing a great job at it so far.
Thanks, man.
And I think you're very open to ideas as well, for the consumer purpose.
Definitely, man. I just want to make sure that we're, putting out a good product, something that everybody enjoys.
Yeah.
But I should say that you guys better not let Nasty Boys and Bombers take over the Connecticut one too, or there's only going to be 5 teams in this championship for the men's.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, listen, there's some strategy in making sure you qualify for sure. But I will say the Bombers don't get enough credit as they should, to be honest. And some people probably laugh at me for saying that, and I don't care. For the longest time, I've always said, and you've heard it in the movie The Miracle. It's not about the best players; it's about the right players, and that team is solid up and down, and we had a good championship game against them. We, things kind of went our way. Even a call or two went our way. But they're a tough team. That we've seen them go deep in a lot of tournaments, and nobody's really considering them one of the top teams in the area right now. And I will throw them up there for sure. And they've been doing very well quietly, and you got a bunch of good attitudes and a bunch of guys who want to be better as a team in a unit, and that's really all you need to really get there and compete. So, I will hats off to the Bombers there.
Yeah, man.
They just got to cut Jay.
Red's one of the best QBs out there, man. He's slept on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he slept on. You know what I mean? I get it. We also, we wanted him with us too. So, we respect Red. We know what he brings to the table, and but he is getting better and better as a quarterback for sure. Unfortunately, after his injury, he lost a little speed there and had to transfer into more of a throwing quarterback, but his play calling's good. He's got a great attitude. He's always going to keep his team in the game. And, he's got a lot of good guys put around him right now. So
it's definitely a good squad, good unit.
CJ saying he wants to get the Dirty Birds there, just needs a set defense first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing when in the cup.
Yeah, just show up. Show up and play. I get it, but Dirty Birds in Bedford are a very good team. Just bring them. Don't do that. He's ripping on his brother right now. Listen, you guys weren't there. We had a last minute drop, and I'm like, yeah, let's hit up Big Goofy. I mean, Big Country, and she showed up, and it took us a few minutes to get on the same page. We had a bad round robin in co-ed. So we had a bad co-ed, and then a round robin in men's, and then finally in the playoffs, Riley kind of took over, and I was getting the ball the way I should have. So he's a great player. But now we asked him to come out because we had somebody drop. And listen, if you're worried you're not even going to put a team in because your defense, can't knock your brother for coming to the to where he really should be. All right, Mason, what else you got?
I mean, I'd like to maybe recap the last tournament a little bit if you're down.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we had 20 teams total. Women's and co-ed both had 8, and then men's had 4. So the co-ed division I thought was really competitive. It was fun to watch for sure. Mounstar is from, I think they're either from New York or New Jersey. I think they're from New Jersey. Ended up winning co-ed, and I'm glad that they'll be coming out and giving a good run at the cup because they were a well put together team in my opinion.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. I genuinely think that my first ever co-ed game was against Monsters, and they stomped the crap out of us. I mean, they've been doing this for a minute, and they compete at a lot of levels at co-ed, and they win some tournaments, and they're a very good sound team. That quarterback's very good. Their defense very good. All the top to bottom, a very good team. They're fun to compete against.
With men's, if the quarterback, if he couldn't stay or if he just was doing co-ed, because they had a different quarterback for men's, didn't they? Yeah.
So from my understanding, and I could be way off base, I've never seen Monsters play non-contact men's. I've seen them play co-ed, and I've seen them play contact. Now I believe the quarterback that was throwing for non-contact is usually their contact quarterback. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I think their co-ed quarterback was going to stay, but I think he got hurt. So he just decided to not continue is what I was told. I don't know if that's the truth, but from my understanding, he got hurt. And yeah, I think that quarterback struggled a little bit in non-contact. It's way different. It's a different style where if their co-ed quarterback was going to play with them, might have been a different outlook on the standings and stuff because they had the players to go with them.
I thought he was throwing some good balls. I mean, the quarterback for the men's division was a little more shifty, it seemed like, but yeah, having the both of them could have been a good, double
a little 1-2 punch for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, the co-ed was good. FF1.
Co-ed competition was really good. Even Cozy ends up putting a team in just to put in, and they end up having a pretty good team and making a good run. I mean, top to bottom, it was very tough for sure. It was a good division.
They lost to Blur, who has that smooth kid who's really fast. He was making some crazy plays out there.
Yeah, he rocks with Nasty Boys.
Yeah, you know him?
Yeah, he just couldn't do it this one. He had, I think, a semi-pro game or something else.
Did he come out to the New Hampshire one?
Yep.
Oh, nice. So he's already on your qualifying roster, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you guys are stacking up.
Buddy, I'm way ahead of the game.
But yeah.
I'm not even doing it for the prize. I'm doing it so you have to hand me something at the end of this tournament saying I won. That's gold to me. It's going to pain you no matter how you act. It's like when Roger Goodell had to give Brady the MVP when he cheated and he was pissed. Yep, see, that's exactly what I'm going for.
You guys, because I couldn't do it.
Either way. But Yeah, no, we're trying to get ahead of it. It was something I saw as soon as you launched it. I started a group chat and I said, "All right, is this something we want to do?" Obviously, it's going to take away a little from what we normally do, which is, the other tournaments and stuff. But we do like to support local, and we assume if it goes well, it's going to do again. So yeah, we'd like to be kind of pioneers in the whole thing, and we decided to try to plan ahead. I mean, honestly, Adam's very good at that too. I get all the credit, but he does most of the work. So
Wow, you giving Adam credit? Somebody screen record this right now. We need to
no, but I'll dwell on a problem all day with a roster thing or this and that, and I'll talk to him at the end of the day, and he'll come up with a solution in 5 seconds. I'm like, why didn't I just call Adam first instead of stress about it all day? But I'm all set in my ways.
Adam's team.
Shit, no, we ain't doing that. We tried that and we almost folded. So I don't know what it was, but him and Kenny, it's Dumb and Dumber trying to run an organization, I guess.
Is he captain of the co-ed, the nasty co-ed? Is that Adam or is that both of you guys?
I mean, we try to run as a unit. We don't like the captain thing. We don't like the one person runs the whole show. We kind of run as a unit. So there's a lot of people we lean on. For co-ed, Maddie's been with me forever. She's literally been playing with me for like 15 years. So we lean on her for a lot. Adam, Ant Williams plays a ton of co-ed with us. Louis starting to play more consistent co-ed with us. Kenny, we were doing co-ed, and Kenny wanted to revamp the team. So it's a lot of group effort there.
Yeah, I just noticed that he was throwing the first one. I don't know who was this last one.
I threw this one. I think the plan is to have Adam be our co-ed quarterback. I think he's just a better co-ed quarterback. But last tournament, I didn't play because I tweaked my leg early, and I was worried. It was almost the same thing that happened when I tore my Achilles, just on the other leg. I got freaked out, and I tried to come in and kind of push it. But Adam's like, he flat out says to me, "Listen, this is why we have Artie, because we've been rocking a lot with Artie. He's like, this is why we have him, and he goes, if you go down for another year, he goes, that's going to be a lot tougher than you missing the rest of this tournament." So that's what we did. But the plan was kind of to have Adam be our core quarterback, and he kind of tweaked his back, and he's kind of on a play count. You know what I mean? We're trying not to run him up that much because he's still hurt. So I decided to play quarterback for co-ed this one. But it's probably going to be Adam going forward, depending on. So are your playing days done, Mason?
Man, they're definitely slowing down.
Why is that?
I've just been so busy. I haven't been able to play as much. I mean, every time I do play now, I feel so rusty too. So if I was to get back into it all, I've got to lock back in.
Yeah.
But
all right,
it's good watching the squads do good without me. I mean, they don't really need me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of help that team. Yeah, it would be nice if you're out there too, but these are the scenario. You can't really play in these type of tournaments. We understand that, but you got to still feel part of that team, and you got to still feel good about it.
Yeah, no, love watching them compete. I wished I could have been out there this last weekend. I was like, in that championship game specifically, it's like, oh man, I felt like I could have played a little bit of a part. But
yeah, what did we win by 15? Probably would have won by 25 at that point in time if you were out there.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, you're a good player. You're a good player, and you fit that team well.
Yeah, good group of guys. But last thing I want to say is just a little recap of the girls, because I feel like we didn't give them any love. So, shout out Lady Supreme for the chip. Shout out UGQ, who played really well without Dee Dee. Allie stepped up, and I thought she played great. The championship ended up being 0-0 in the overtime, and Lady Supreme won it 2-1 by going for a 2-pointer after he got the 1 point. So, Impressive stuff.
I think that's how co-ed ended. I think Lady Supreme got the extra point, and I think UGQ went for 2 and didn't get it.
That's what it was.
That was like the only part of the game I caught because we were done and we were walking over. A lot of good games, and the women's division was pretty stacked too. A lot of good teams.
Yeah.
You know,
8 teams for women's. We love to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. And it was a little discouraging that there was only 4 men's team, and I understand why. You had 6 the night before or 2 nights before. But regardless, it was awesome to see co-ed so competitive and deep, and same with women's. So
I really love to see the
yeah, I agree. So all right, on to the next one. I do appreciate you coming on the show and clearing some things up and getting that out there, and you know, we're gonna promote it as much as we can, and you know, until you piss me off, then I'll stop, and then I'll start up again when I calm down. And but do you have a trajectory of what the prize might be at the end, the big prize?
Man, we're 2 in at 7. I'd be surprised if we don't get to at least 15.
Now, 15 total?
15 total. And I mean, it's all based off how many teams sign up, man. It's 150 per team that signs up in each division. So, I mean, if we get to, I think we could push 15. I mean, I think we could get to 20, but safely, I'll say 15.
All right, and that's gonna be split 3 ways even at the end.
Yeah, it's based off how many teams sign up. So you can see this graphic right now. We have 19 men's teams, which gets the pot to the 2850, 16 co-ed, which gets it to 2400, 12 women's, which gets it to 18, with 3 more tournaments left to go.
All right. But you're not going to do it proportionally? You're just going to 3 ways?
It's going to be based off the teams that sign up for each division. So
okay.
We're just going to keep growing like this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's the fair way.
Yeah, and for the championship tournament, I think we're gonna do a little extra. You know, we're still gonna pool that money from the championship tournament buy-ins into the pot, and I think we do 200 a team for that one.
Okay.
So I'd give it a good look.
All right, you doing any special recording for the championship week and weekend and stuff?
Oh yeah, man, we're trying to go professional live stream with multiple angles, with hopefully a commentator and the whole 9, man. Some ESPN type stuff for the championship.
Sweet, that's awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah, we're going hard.
You'll have to block me out of those. I don't want any videos, no photos, no videos. Just a big blur.
We're gonna just put a blur right over your face. We're making you wear a shiesty the whole time.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, and everybody sign up for the Dome tournament. I'm sure you're already going to talk about that, but
the Memorial Day one.
Yeah, at the New Hampshire Dome, the hub.
Yeah, we're gonna be calling. I'll say it now. We're gonna be calling Mike right after this. That's the plan.
Yeah, everybody sign up for that, man. I'll be there doing content. So.
Oh, you're working with them?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll make sure I overthrow one of my receivers and hit you in the head.
You'll do that anyway. You don't even have to try.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you. Thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having me.
And sign up for these tournaments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
You heard it from Steve Tambo.
Yes. All right, take care. All right, hang on, bottom. Get him out of here. All right, Mason O'Rourke, whatever his name is, joining the show. All right, you got Mikey ready over here?
Nope.
Like, you gonna call him is what I'm asking you, so we can get Mikey here. What's up, Connor? How was practice, buddy? We're calling Mike right now. We're going to talk about the tournament real quick. We'll get you on, and then we got the NEFL stuff coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. We got a tier ranking so far for the teams where we see them playing so far. Obviously, we got our recaps and we got our predictions for next week. And we got our players of the week, right? We got that all queued up too.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot for you, ladies and gentlemen, on this beautiful Tuesday. It's a good thing we started the show. That Mason likes to talk.
Jesus. All right. He is on the show.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
John, you
boy.
shouldn't have given me your personal number, man.
That's Steve's number.
He already has my number. Good lie.
Yeah, I already
Steve's
got Steve's
second number.
All right, Mikey. Thanks for joining the show. The screen's a little screwed up here on the phones. I don't know why. You're watching the actual live on the right, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, on this. Oh, okay. All right. All right,
Looks
Mike.
good on my computer. That helps.
All right, cool. Thanks for joining the show, Mikey. We're gonna talk about the Stars and Stripes Memorial Day tournament, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Just gonna do a kind of quick little blurb about it. Get some teams in. We got roughly about 12 teams for adult right now, looking like 4 for co-ed and 4 for women's. I want to just get those numbers up. Deadline is supposed to be the 14th, unless you want to get a late fee.
So is it 4 for men's?
Men's has 12.
Oh, so men's already has 12.
Yep, men's is looking like they've got 12 right now.
4 women's and 4 co-ed. Okay.
Yep. Youth, obviously, not that it matters to the youth, but it's going to start ahead of time. So adults won't start until probably 12:30.
So youth is going to be in the morning, and then the adult will start at 12:30.
Yep.
All right.
We've got a code too for people that are looking to finish signing up. If you put in code PUTUP, lowercase, get you $50 off the team fee.
You want to type that in here, John? We got a code PUTUP for $50 off, ladies and gentlemen. That's your Tambo Time code coming at you. Yeah, John. It looks like the people watching on the phone, it's kind of screwed up. I don't really know why.
I don't know how to change it. I centered it and everything else.
Should have had Mason help you out with it.
John, someone says try to take your finger out of your ass and do the job right. That might help, though. It was a suggestion. I just thought it might be a good idea. I don't know. Sorry. John's a mess, too. Oh, boy.
Maybe sticky fingers on the keyboard doesn't help.
Yeah, maybe.
This is what we're doing right now?
Buddy,
what
I'm
we're
just
doing?
listen. It's just suggestions here.
This is what we're doing. Okay.
I don't know what's going on. The Tambo Time we'll post the flyer. Okay, we'll post the flyer and we'll post the code with it. But if you haven't signed up, sign up. When's the deadline? Mason 2.0, whatever your name is, Mike.
Jesus.
Sorry.
May 14th is what I'm looking for right now. If I get enough people giving me interest, I'll extend it a couple days, but I'm not trying to do anything further than that. I want to have the schedule built, sent out, refs ready to go, and I want the cash in the building.
Yeah. No, it is what it is. I like it when it's ahead of schedule and people can plan, and the flag community, me included, are very last minute, and we got to plan a little ahead here. It's tough when they're running tournaments, especially in a facility. So yep. May 14th, that's the deadline. Put up lowercase letters for your code to get $50 off. That's your Tambo Time code. Brought to you by Hub Sports. And
you gonna be there, Tambo?
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
My favorite.
I know. Yeah.
I think even John's warming up to me just a tad. Ain't that right, John?
I think I yell at Mike more than I yell at anybody, and he puts up with me, so I appreciate it.
Put up.
All right, guys. Well, I won't take up too much of your time. I know you got a ton to do. I appreciate you giving me a call. Just let me give this a shout out.
All right, Mikey. Thanks, and good work. Keep it up over there, and we'll repost it so everybody can see it. So sorry, guys. We've had some weird technical difficulties today. I'm looking at the computer. John looks like he's doing everything right.
I'll give John the benefit of the doubt. My computer looks good too. It's just my phone.
Yeah. So, all right, buddy. Put up two words, right? Not one word.
Nope, one word. Put up lowercase, one word.
All right,
all
brother.
Those people that want to think they're their best, it's kind of created the code just for them.
All right, I appreciate it. Like I said, we'll post it up. Is there everything else you want to say, promote before you get out of here?
No, I mean, just keep an eye on the hub. We got 5v5 Fridays starting. I'm trying to get those growing up. There's 10 teams in it right now for our first session. 6v6 hub. And then stay tuned for a special Sunday afternoon league that's going to be partnering with another one that's pretty popular right now on Sunday afternoons.
I wonder what that league could be. So, all right. Yeah, we'll figure it out, pal.
All right.
All right,
you,
dude.
gentlemen.
Take care. All right, John. I can't see the code or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I wish I would have known this prior to, because then I could have done something about it.
John, they can't even see the screen here.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to do?
Well, nothing. I just said they can't see it. It's all right.
Stop doing everything that I'm doing right now. You're right.
Well, I understand, but you're doing all this and they can't see it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I'm trying to fucking make it work. I fucking hate you so
John,
much.
all I'm saying is
no, fuck off.
Stop doing it. Just kind of reset everything out of it. We'll just reshare it and we'll figure it out from there.
I already did.
Okay, cool. Why don't we get Connor on? Why don't you get him in the Zoom here so we can bring that girly man in. And why don't we recap the games first with him? We'll give you our updated standings on the picks, and then we'll get into our tier list here. I know Ben's probably going to have a hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's up, boys?
What's up is we got all night of Arc Raiders after this, so I don't want to hear any excuses.
Is that why you're drinking the Monster right now?
Yes.
Can't wait to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm going to be on before you guys. So.
Yeah, I just want to shout out Chad Johns. I miss you too, buddy.
Yeah, whatever. That dude
Guy's the man.
No, he's not.
So,
Why is it like that?
what's the matter? Yeah, I don't know, pal. Did you do some? It has to be with the Zoom call.
Yeah, I understand that, but there's nothing.
John, there's like 6 different options right below it. You can't select one of the other ones.
There's no other person here.
So just.
I did.
Exit the program.
All right, shutting it down. You're right, Connor. Good one.
John handles stress very well, if you guys couldn't tell.
No, because I wanted to beat the shit out of you, and I'm trying not to.
What did I do?
You're the only
I was trying to get you to stop doing work that you would, for no reason, were doing. Connor, you better not join Kenny's team to fucking play. I'm gonna freak out.
It depends how long you guys are on the show. I'm just going to rattle off my picks and get out of here.
Is that better? I don't know.
Yeah, John is IT. Idiot Tambo. Yeah, it's still not working. So, all right. Well, we'll dive into it while John tries to fix it. I'm sure he'll figure it out soon. Connor, do you have the scores in front of you by chance?
No, I'm driving.
All right. Well, give me a second. I mean, John's busy. I don't want to add to his plate.
No, of course not.
Fuck off.
Why am I being added to chats here by Kenny Richards? Kenny, I'm trying to do the show. Get out of my fucking comments and stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like you guys got it started swimmingly without me.
No, we didn't.
You are the glue to this group.
I should have just gone. Just not even. Just skip this.
Yeah. All right. First, field 1, 8 a.m., bright and early. We Wanted versus Rare Occasion, 0-3. We all picked Wanted, and we all got the win. But, ladies and gentlemen, Rare Occasion came out playing this game very well. 35-32, 3-point victory for Wanted. So, on par. Wanted not scoring a ton of points, but that defense always going to keep them in that game. Offense executing when they need to. I watched your game, unfortunately, so I can't really comment too much about it. Or did I watch the other game? What game did I watch? No, I watched your game.
Hold on.
But I did watch this game to do the stats, and I think Danny started. And what I will say, we'll get into it a little bit when we do the tiers. Danny's got to be the starter right now. I know Jimmy's hurting, and you can just tell he's just not making the throws he normally makes. And Danny really is kind of a spark to that team, and they came out with a strategy, and they're making the adjustments they need to. So a 3-point loss here, yeah, you're going to want that win at 0-3. I understand, but a 3-point loss is nothing to crow about. And it as far as getting better every week, that's better than what they've been playing at the past couple weeks. So nothing to crow about there. Wanted staying undefeated, moving up to 4-0, looking really good, but we all got the win there. At the same time, we had the Elite and the Playmakers going toe-to-toe here. Playmakers getting a 38-27 win. John, you want to recap this, or you still doing stuff?
No.
That's awesome, John. When you wonder why people hate you.
I don't care.
Okay.
They can come find me. I'm right here.
Playmakers getting the 2-score Elite win here. Playmakers look really good, moving up to 3-1. Elite bumping down to 2-2. I think Hamilton had a great game. Don't ask me which one, but he did. Burns through very well. That team looks very good. Tailor-made for Burns. Defense looks tough. Elite, after having such a good game the week before, came out. Guys showing up a little late, a little flat-footed start, a lot of drops, Dimes kind of throwing some interceptions in times where, he just didn't look good. He complained about the 8 a.m. games, and maybe he doesn't like them, but unfortunately, the Elite not looking that good. Playmakers looking very good and translated to the score. So Playmakers getting the win now. So I was the sole guy that picked Playmakers there. Connor and John took the L. John lost twice this game somehow, and I got the win. So moving on, gaining a couple games in the lead. At 9:20, that's where I start losing my games. We got 0-3 Entity versus the 1-2 Air Raiders. John and Connor pick Air Raiders. I picked Entity. Air Raiders getting the 51-40 win over Entity. Unfortunately, Entity a little short-handed again. Not having a lot of guys. No depth there. I think they're playing with 6, and somebody kind of got hurt. So I don't think he was really moving. Is that correct, John?
Wasn't listening. I'm trying to fix something. What?
Is that correct, Connor?
I wasn't at the field. I was celebrating Mother's Day. I know Joey doesn't like to do that, but
good deflection. Good deflection. So Air Raiders.
Barnes said 56 was the score.
Why are we getting incorrect stats in the?
Only Barnes says 56. No, but it really was 56 though. I sent it to the ref chat, and I don't know why 55 came across.
I didn't say 55. I said 51.
Whatever. It still wasn't 51 either.
How do we screw up the scores transferring them?
No
I
idea.
assumed you guys just copy and paste. You guys screw up the copy and paste?
That would have been Ben who sent it over, so who knows?
Which Ben? So the people can know who to hate?
Woodward.
Oh, okay. Everybody hates him, so either way, 16 points, so 2-score game. Air Raiders putting up a lot of points. I'm surprised. I wouldn't, I'm not knocking Entity. I just, with the Air Raiders defense, I do think they have a very good defense, and that the front two is one of the best that we've seen all time. But to give out 40 points to Entity, that's not something to, any Entity should feel good about that. Fully loaded, I think that Entity's got a good defense, so people missing, unfortunately, doesn't help. But Air Raiders getting the big win. Bonish and Company jumping up to 2-2. Entity dropping to 0-4. Bonish, after going on a losing streak, he's got himself a little winning streak now.
Doesn't know what to do himself.
He doesn't. He won't shut up since the win either.
Speaking of our preseason bet trackers, was Kenny Wheels there?
No, he was not.
Kenny Wheels was not there.
Back-to-back weeks.
He missed last week too?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have listened to the show, and he knows that that I bet the over.
He's 2-2 now?
I believe so.
Kenny 2-2. Ben was late. I don't care what anybody says. The game didn't start on time, but Ben was late. That little scumbag.
So he was in later than the game time?
Right. No. He showed up, I think, at the game was starting. He did show up. If you didn't miss him, he's white as a ghost. And he loves to show some skin.
I thought that was just tights he was wearing.
Yeah, white spandex. No. But Ben only on time for one game out of 4, and that was the only one he bit $5 on. So the guy can do it. It's just a scumbag.
Preston saying he was not late.
I don't care what Preston's saying. It was 8 o'clock. Ben was not there. The game started like 8:04, and then Ben showed up. Ben was late. Sorry, Preston. I know you're trying to be a good teammate, but you're not going to pull the wool over my eyes, pal. Yeah, we were there at 7:15, so I saw who showed up.
We were.
I was fucking pissed.
Quinn, hell of a driver.
Oh, for sure. Hats off. Shout out Quinn.
I thought we were going to die half the
time. Yeah, so Air Raiders 2-2, moving up. Entity dropping to 0-4. Next up, we had Nasty Boys, City Boys. John picked City Boys. Connor and I picked Nasty Boys. Connor, no spine when it comes to your friends. You all right, John?
I'm not dancing.
All right. But Nasty Boys getting the 38-21 win here. Bumping us up to 3-1, dropping City Boys to 1-3. 38. Hold on, 21. Writing these down. Sorry. Now that was one of the teams I had ranked very high to begin with. I love their roster. I still love their roster. They're such a tough physical team. They came out and they're like, hey, we're gonna go man. We're gonna play physical. We're gonna hold until the refs won't let us hold. And the refs kind of let the boys play. So they set the pace early. We kind of got hit in the mouth real quick, and it was tough to adjust. But I will hats off to my team, and we're going. We should have been tied 12-12 at half. I threw a pick 2, and yeah, I'm running down trying to get this. I got Noel lead blocking for Greg. I should have just backflipped my way out of that, but I had no chance of getting Greg there. But nonetheless, 14-12 at half, and I'm telling the guys at half they're trying to dictate this pace. It's going to be tough for them to play this the whole way. We just got to be tougher, smarter, and we got to just work hard. It's going to be a war of attrition here, and they're a really tough and good team, but we ended up making the halftime adjustments we needed, and they only scored once the second half. But City Boys 1-3. It's interesting, we hear a lot of bickering on the sidelines, and it seems to be a chemistry issue a little bit. But I don't know what the right move is right now with them. I just think they got a really good roster. If they can figure out the chemistry issues, they're going to still be a top team at the end of the season, in my opinion. Nothing came easy. I had to pull plays out of the playbook that I normally don't do, and I had to take chances. I normally don't like taking chances, and it worked out for us for sure. They definitely came in with a game plan. I mean, Greg and company; those guys are very smart players. We tried taking a few guys away and make them work with other receivers, and it kind of worked out a little bit. For them, because those receivers were doing really well the first half. The second half, because you got to pick your poison with that team, top to bottom. Their receivers are nasty, and the quarterback's really good.
We might have breaking news here. Apparently, their QB left the chat right after the game.
Oh yeah,
according to Izzy.
How about Izzy now?
I don't know. Maybe he has his ear to the ground. He's doing lives. He's around people.
Well, hopefully that's not the case. I mean, hopefully he didn't give up on them. I can understand the frustrations if you're not gelling the way you hope to gel. Or to me, I feel like this is his first time throwing to all those guys, so it's going to be a little tough no matter what, But hopefully that's not the case. If it is, then they can adjust. They have, Greg can throw. We've seen him throw, and that roster's still really good. Even if Greg's throwing, he drafted very well. So hats off. I think we kind of stole one here. Not to take anything away from the guys. Thomas White played great. Darren played great. Everybody top to bottom played great. I genuinely, this is my favorite team of all time, and it's not even close. And, we're playing some of our best ball, and our first round pick is not even healthy and hasn't played in a couple weeks. So, so far, I think I did a good job drafting, and I really, the attitudes on the team's great. The only guy who's got a piss poor attitude is RT3, and I got to figure that out. I'm just kidding. He's a great dude. So, all right, enough about us. We'll get into the tiers, and I'll talk a little more. Next up, we had Plan Z and Bad Kids. Plan Z, 21, Bad Kids 40. I don't know. I must have put my name on the other side on accident because my motto. I never go away from it.
Yeah, right.
I picked Plan Z like an idiot, and Connor and John picked Bad Kids. Bad Kids look really good this game. Offense looked very good, very efficient. Defense looked good. Had Plan Z stifled. Plan Z missing one of their top receivers, which does hurt. But Bad Kids looking pretty good, and I think this is kind of what Sherry envisioned when he drafted. Now I think he's got depth issues and players who kind of play one side or one position only. Yeah, I do. Showing up late, passing out, political cards on the sidelines. But nonetheless, they're 2-2. So at 500, Plan Z drops to 1-3. And it was a good game. But Bad Kids kind of owned this game from the get-go. It was never really out of their hands. All right, same time, we had Thunder and Boom Boom. John and Connor, quick to pick Boom Boom here. I had to think about this one. I really do like this Thunder team. But I did say I'm going to go with Boom Boom because their second half adjustments all season has been great. And that was the tale of this game as well. Let me 46 Boom Boom, 40 Thunder. So I think Thunder had a chance to go up 3 scores by the end of the half, and unfortunately, I think turned the ball over, did something. But up 2 scores at half, Boom Boom making the right adjustments, coming back and putting an onslaught on. Riley and company doing very good, getting the close win, and that's gonna help down the road. Thunder's gonna have to fight for some extra wins here to kind of bump up in the standings here at 2-2. Now, I think Thunder's a very good team, and again, we'll get into the tier list and how I did these. But Boom Boom doing a good job, and that could be an early, a season playoff preview, basically. All right.
I'm being told that this is the first week Thunder played by the rules and they lost.
Yeah, that was in question, but Thunder played by the rules against us.
I think they just had a better reffing crew.
It's you with the echo.
It's not. How?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I get it. I just don't know why.
Well,
all right.
I'll not talk.
No, it's fine. I'd rather you talk. That's a lie.
I hate you.
All right. Next up, we had the Tambo Time game of the week, and oh man, was it the game of the week? This game was awesome to watch. A lot of back and forth here. Spartans getting the win over Crazy Work. We all took the loss here. 42-39. House showing up a little late. Jari went out, played well. House came in, played very well. But Spartans just getting the extra stops. Crazy Work ended up going for an onside, didn't get it. So Crazy Work kind of trailing a little bit. But Nuge, this guy, doing Nuge things, all he had to do was run out the ball. And he decides to give Crazy Work a free, he defibbed him on the battlefield and just gave him a free pick. And Crazy Work, unfortunately, couldn't drive down and punch one in to take the win. But nonetheless, good game, back and forth. Crazy Work drops. They were undefeated, 3-1. Spartans bumping up to 3-1. Undefeated when Nuge is there. So I do think in comparison to last year, and honestly, this might be Nuge's best team. He's got a lot of pieces around him. Keo played out of his mind. And hats off to Keo. He's a lot tougher than I thought because Crazy Work, they were beating him up. And they were beating him up so much that coward Nuge wouldn't run the ball. He had times he could just take off, but no. I'm going to force it to Keogh and let him get destroyed on the field. Keogh was really the MVP of that team that game. I lost a lot of respect for Nuge. But no, Keogh played lights out. A lot of guys made. There was one drive. I think Keno caught like 7 passes in a row, and then one other drive, Keno had like 80 yards. The Spartans, and a lot of it freed up with good blocks. Honestly, Izzy made a lot of those plays that you don't really see on the stat sheet. You know, a lot of both teams, very good teams, doing what they needed to do. Spartans getting the win there. It was a great game to watch. I wish more people saw it. The energy was there, and it was good competition. It's what we're looking for every week. It's like House says, bring that energy, and both teams did. All right. At the same time, we had We Outside and Show Me Your TDs. We Outside getting the pretty big win here, right? 50-32. Show Me Your TDs dropping to 2-2. We Outside moving up to 3-1. The streets say We Outside's 4-0, but the records say 3-1. Show Me Your TDs shorthanded here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only 6 players, and one of them was hurt.
So 6 players, 1 gets hurt. And We Outside taking advantage of it and getting the win. So, yeah, it was a tough roster day for some teams, especially on Mother's Day. You ref this game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, was it a good game to ref?
Not really. It was just, I mean, you could see in the second half, especially where the Iron Man was kind of getting to one team, and it just kind of long game for Show Me Your TDs.
Yeah, they're definitely it's long games to begin with. When you're playing Iron Man, it's tough. All of us getting the win there. All right, last game, the 120. Purge and the Greek Gods, and I can't figure out either one of these teams. I picked Greek Gods. John picked Greek Gods. Connor picked Purge. Connor getting the win here, 39-25. Purge getting the win. The battle.
Craig, I trust. It's always been my motto.
The battle of the winless here, and I thought my pick was looking good. I think Greek Gods drove out, scored their first drive. Mitch wasn't there. I'm like, okay, well, Purge turned it on. Ciampa had about 100 catches. Mitch did show up, and that team played great. Sonny played great. Tyler Gagney played great. It's kind of what I thought Purge would look like all season. Without the the kind of rough time they've been having, but nonetheless, jumping up to 1-3, 2-score win. Greek Gods 0-4 here, having a tough time. I think Greek Gods and Entity are the only 0-4 teams right now. So 4 games into it, we got 3 undefeated teams.
Connor, you watching the show while on the phone?
Am I? No.
Oh, just hearing an echo.
Why?
I heard an echo from your side, but no big deal.
I mean, it could just be because I'm in my car driving.
Maybe. Drive safe, buddy.
Maybe it's only 2 undefeated teams. All right. And two winless teams. So a lot of parity. Yeah, no, there's no echo now.
Yeah, because I put it on my headphone.
Ah, there we go.
All right. So that's your week 4 recap, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys have anything to add to this?
No, it's definitely
I wish I could be there.
Good season.
Wish you could be where? Here?
No, I wish I could have been at the field
Oh, yeah.
watching the games.
Oh, you didn't even play?
He did
No,
not.
I had Mother's Day stuff all day.
Sorry, no, I was laughing at something Adam said. All right, let me open these up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what I did was a tier list here. John, you want to try to throw these up? Did we fix the screen here? I had to bump out of it because, evidently I got to do everything around here. So
Keep it up.
you did fix the screen here. Okay. All right, so I was asked to do like a tier list here. So I didn't want to do the A tier list, B tier list. So I basically did a tier list based on how the teams are playing currently. I know I'm going to get some slack for this, and that's fine. I get death threats every week because I don't pick the teams people think. And I'm pretty sure Whitey and Thunder were going to jump me for not picking them this game. But either way, I was right. So Whitey apologized after. How about just we could tier list? No. All right, we're gonna start bottom to top here. We're gonna do the and again, these are teams. There's a tier list on how they are playing. The first tier is the no hope tier. Fuck off, Whitey. John, you want to type that in or?
I'm doing the no hope.
No, the no hope tier right now. And these are how the teams are playing, unfortunately. Gonna get some slack here. Maybe some slack from somebody who even lives with me. The first team I have up here is the Greek Gods. I don't know what's going on with that team. I had them very high. It just seems all out of whack, all sorts. Jacob does not even be close to be playing what he normally or how he normally plays. Some roster issues from what I've seen is some people not showing up. I don't know if it's planned or what. I know this game they were missing Huck, which is a huge miss. He's been gelling well with that team, I think. But at 0-4, unfortunately, the potential's there. I just don't see it the way they've been playing. John, what the heck's going on?
I'm trying to format it to the screen. It's just not on the fucking screen. I have no idea where it is.
So stop doing the same thing. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get to where the button is so I can. There we go. that thing was way else. I don't know who set it up that way, but if anything that can go right is not going to happen today, just go fuck myself.
This show sucks.
You suck. I hate this.
All right, well, that's my first team up there, and I don't know what they need to do. I don't know. They again, aside from 3 or 4 guys, this is the same team that got to the championship last year.
The fuck?
Do you think maybe you're doing something wrong?
Sure. This is not my job.
If you guys could only see what he was doing. It's all right.
Oh,
well, I guess every second Tuesday we're gonna have an awful show because Ben's not gonna be here. But we asked a lot out of John today, so
I don't even know where it is that I wrote. It's not even showing up in this fucking box.
How about just minimize that box the best you can? Make a new box.
All right, this one's kind of formatted. Just have to find where the.
You were never really a service tag, were you? Your troubleshooting skills.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reschedule for 30 days out. Don't call again.
We should host a Tambo roast at the indoor place on Tambo Time. Just Steve, though, not my dog. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have enough comedians to make it interesting. They just did the Kevin Hart roast. I got halfway through it, so let me watch it before I really whatever. But it's there's some really some awful stuff in my opinion that they said. I mean, just a lot of, I don't know. It's like they were trying too hard to go over the top.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Ant's still talking about us sponsoring him. We're in the red on the show, buddy. There's no money in the budget to sponsor anybody.
But I sponsored him at the thing and bought him a fucking burger. He doesn't need much. You still own fries.
Yeah, the roast is funny. I would suggest anybody watch it. But yeah, it was like over the top, a lot of it. But yeah, I got halfway through it and I passed out. So
is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. All right, yeah. So back to the no hope tier, Greek Gods. You might want to shorten the font there because there's 6 tiers.
I think it'll get smaller as I write.
Tier spelled Tier. That's okay though. That's all right. I'm just helping you.
I think today is the time.
If Steve is fixing your spelling, there's a problem.
But
All right, well,
I'm trying to do 900 things, but yeah, I'm sorry that I spelled it wrong.
Well, he's doing one, but Zioli actually told me. I didn't even notice.
I'm not even paying attention
Thanks,
to it.
Violi.
I fucking Zioli. I'll see you Sunday. You fuck.
Connor, what is AIPAC?
What? AIP.
AC?
I have no fucking
I don't know.
clue.
Happy just said is Tambo Time funded by AIPAC.
No clue.
All right.
Habs, you don't want to see me outside.
Anyways, so all right, Greek gods here. I don't know the answer, to be honest. They're in trouble. They're gonna figure it out. In my opinion, I think they're gonna get better. I don't think they're gonna go 0-9, and I think they'll right now be in the plans and make a run. But I have no idea.
It's interesting. I think you said it, but like, it's a lot of the same roster that just made it to like the semis or the chip or whatever.
It made it to the chip. They had a really good season, make it to the chip, and quite the score was a little lopsided towards the end. There were vowels. No, wait a minute. All right, never mind. But the score didn't show a close game, but it was a close game up until about 4 minutes left in the game. So, yeah, I don't have an answer. I'm baffled. I would have never guessed that they would have started 0-4. That they just wouldn't look that good right now. They don't. So, all right, next.
Because they lost Noonan, right? Last year?
Yeah, right.
Is when he got hurt, and now he's back.
Right.
And they're doing worse than they were doing? I don't know. It's weird. I haven't really got to watch them play, so I don't know either.
Yeah. And I've watched them. They just look off. So. All right, the other team I have in the no hope division. I got Entity. John, lock that door so he can't get in.
Even here?
I got Entity here. Now, the only reason I put this, I think they're really good on paper. I think Danny's kind of figured it out a little bit. And I think as far as his pieces around him, I think they're great on the field. But we haven't had consistency in the roster showing up. Well, I hope there's reasons for these people not being there, except for maybe they don't like losing and whatnot. But I do think if that team's going to have any success, they all need to be there. They need to buy in. They need to stay together.
Oh,
but
APAC is Israel lobbyist organization.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Bryce. But Entity at 0-4 here. I know some people are busting on that team and making their comments and jokes, whatever it is. I mean, it's all love. We all know that. But I do not think they should be playing as bad. And hopefully the team rallies behind Danny and kind of buys in and gets back to where they did, because they had started off with a couple 1-score losses against some really good teams. So, that's nothing to crow about. But unfortunately, the past 2 weeks, roster issues, just not playing to their potential, in my opinion. So I got them in the no hope category. Next up, we have play-in bound category. And my first team up there is Rare Occasion. Now, Rare Occasion's 0-4. Don't get me wrong. But taking Wanted to a 3-point game here. Jude and company looking like they're making some adjustments that really help to play well this week. They definitely probably going to be in a play-in team, in my opinion. I think for sure 2 more losses are evident, and it's going to put them in there. But they're going to have to rattle some wins here, kind of turn their season around. But I saw a lot. I liked a lot of what I saw this week for sure. And I think they got the guys to do it. And it seemed like, to me, they were playing the positions they should be playing, and we saw a lot of good things. And Danny kind of is the fire to that team. He does really rally these guys up pretty well. Next up, I have Purge here. Still not sold on Purge. I do think they're a very good team. Unfortunately, it's a little handcuffed to Craig and how he throws. And sometimes I think Craig plays a little too conservative. he's got a lot of deep threats, and he does throw some deep balls. But I understand when you live and die by going deep, you will live and die by going deep. So you got to kind of pick and choose your shots. But he is one of the best deep ball guys I've seen for especially for a quarterback who hasn't been playing quarterback that long. But he's got a bunch of great attitudes around him, a bunch of diehard guys who are gonna give it all no matter where they are in the game, and that I do appreciate that for sure. Next up, last in the play-in category, I got Plan Z here. 1-3. They got the 1 win over Air Raiders. Yeah, the 1 win over Air Raiders, right? No. Who did they beat?
It'd be someone in your division.
They lost to Thunder.
Air Raiders in your division?
Yep. No. Is Air Raiders in my division?
I don't remember.
Air Raiders. Oh, they beat Bad Kids. No, Air Raiders beat Bad Kids. Who did Plan B beat? Yeah, they had to have beat Air Raiders. If Air Raiders beat, yeah, it was Air Raiders. Like I said, thanks, John.
You're welcome.
I don't know why I ask. With their 1 win against Air Raiders here, Joey looking okay. His play calling is a little suspect in my opinion. Runs a lot of the same plays, and if you're playing against a smart defense, they're going to figure that out real quick. Seems to be tad chemistry issues. That defense seems to be playing very well. So if the offense can turn it around, I think they're going to be tough going forward. But at 1-3, do I see them out of the play-ins? Probably not. I know they still got to play a few good teams here, and again, 2 more losses. Really kind of put you in there. Kenny says you can't see the blue. Is that why you changed it to green?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the background of it, so it will be.
You want to just do it in black and just leave it that way, even if it covers. Oh, it's even tougher to see, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, John's working on that. We're going to get into the next tier list, and this is my bubble tier list. These are teams that I think on the bubble of being in the play-ins, being playoff bound, kind of the start of the mid-pack here. First up, I got City Boys. Like I said, I think they're very good top to bottom. That defense is going to play tough. If they can play tough like that all game, it's really going to keep them, even if they're having offensive woes, it's going to keep them in the game, which, things could suck sometimes and things can not go well. But if you're down 6 points, you still have that chance. You kind of still have that fire. Now, maybe they might have to make a quarterback adjustment. I personally, and I'm not saying I'm right or wrong, I personally don't know if that's the best. I see the potential what that team could be. And if they could get that to that potential, it's going to be a very tough team going down. Again, I watched Phoenix play, and yeah, there seem to be some issues and chemistry issues. We definitely tried to attack certain ways. We came in there with kind of a game plan. Not a flawless game plan, but we can't, we put guys in certain positions, changed up our defense a little bit, and I really what the guys did, and we made plays when we needed to. But I think that City Boys team, again, they have too good of a roster to not play well. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Connor, do you think the name City Boys just might be cursed in this league?
No, we started off 0-3, and then we won out until the play-in.
So you just par for the course right now?
Yeah, we had a bunch of stuff happen the first 3 weeks, so I don't know. Who knows?
All right. Next up, I had Show Me Your TDs at 2-2. I've seen signs of glimpse. I've seen signs of not so good. Obviously, the injury to them kind of sucks. They got a replacement who I think is a very good player, but he's a different player, so that could throw off the gel of the team, especially where they were kind of playing very well together. It does take a weapon away from EB that he's very comfortable with. And he, Nobrega stretches the field almost better than anybody. We saw Jay Charles use it flawlessly 2 seasons ago. But But I got them there. I think their defense needs to step up. I think their defense needs to do a little better. The offense might have some struggle woes the rest of the way, and I think the defense needs to really bump it up. I could see them really kind of turning around the game, the season. Sorry, but I could also see them having a bad season and kind of losing a little bit. But at 2-2, yeah, it might come down to one game here. From going 5-4 to 4-5. Next up, I had 2-2 bad kids. Offense and Mike, it's always going to look good. I think him and Cody got to get on the same page a little bit. Maybe use Cody more. He did very well this week as far as Mike and the offense, but they didn't really use Cody much. I think he only had a couple catches. And, maybe that helps. Maybe when Mike spreads the ball out, that's what they need as a team. But to get Cody more active on the offense, I think that is a move. Their defense looks tough right now, and not a good kind of tough. It just seems like they just don't have a lot of depth on defense and great defensive players as a unit. But they did stifle Plan Z and Joey Bova. Joey Bova's got a ton of experience in this league, a ton of touchdowns. Joey Bova throws one of the nicest balls I've ever seen, and bad kids kept him at 21 points. So I could be wrong about the defense. I just don't see it right now. And then on the bubble ahead aerators, it's going to be some questions on how many games Carter are going to make the rest of the season. Bonish threw well this last week. We'll see if he can continue, all season. I do genuinely believe if he turn the ball over a lot less, it would help tremendously down the line towards the end of games. But you also don't want to take away from the fact that he can score a ton of points, and he's one of those guys. His teams have been scoring, tremendous amount of points, regardless of the situation.
He can throw tons of interceptions too. So
no, he does. I understand. There's got to be a happy medium where he can run his offense the way he wants, still have the production, and then minimize the turnovers.
I don't know if he's ever found it yet. We'll see this Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see the whole season this Sunday, but we'll see down the line. All right, next up, I have playoff bound here. I got Thunder, my first team here at 2-2. I do think they're, they've played a couple of the top teams in the division, so they've had some tough games. But at 2-2, yeah, Bonish only has 4 interceptions this season, according to Bonish.
So far. He does his own stats. So.
But at 2-2, I think that a lot of upside to Thunder. I think that defense is really good. I think they mixed in a little 2 quarterback stuff, and that seemed to work well. I unfortunately didn't get to watch the game, so I really would have liked to see, in my opinion, where they went wrong as far as having a 2-score lead and letting Riley, Tom Brady come back in the game. But nonetheless, I got them playoff bound, and I got them a little higher in the midway. Next up, I have Elite here at 2-2. I do think Elite had an off game. Playmaker is very good, don't get me wrong, but I think Elite had an off game, and I think they'll rattle some wins here, enough to get in the playoffs. I need a little more consistency out of the team for sure. Hopefully they don't have that many 8 a.m. games, because I guess Danny Dimes is not like 8 a.m. games. And John, you got anything to say to that?
I think we have quite a few more 8 a.m. games, unfortunately.
All right, well, Farty needs to show up early then, because if Danny Dimes, if we could stat track 8 a.m. interceptions, I believe Danny Dimes leads the league.
That was his first week throwing interceptions too.
Yeah. No, Danny's been throwing great all season, in my opinion, and yeah, it was a rough one to watch.
Yeah,
maybe because his idol was recording.
Yeah, it was a lot of stage fright, maybe.
Yeah. Next up, I have Playmakers here at 3-1. Still some holes in that team. Still haven't played to the potential that I can see, but nonetheless, very good team. Very good, top to bottom. A lot of chemistry. Burns seems to be throwing well, and I do have them in the playoffs. I just had them out of the next tiers for a couple of reasons. I was trying to keep it a little spread out here. but playmakers looking really good. Next up, I had Nasty Boys here, and 3-1 here. I think we're prime position to avoid the play-ins, get a few more wins here, and then we're fighting for wins and seeding. And I think we got it. Right now, we lead the league in points against, and nobody kind of predicted that. I did tell the guys right away. I did think our defense was going to do very well. I didn't think it was going to be doing that well per se, but I did think our defense was going to do well. I've had a lot of guys step up to the plate, a lot of guys buying into the system and playing their role and doing what we can. When we're honestly we're one play away from being 4-0, and we look good right now, especially without our number one pick. So I got us playoff bound. I think we're playing some good football. I need to turn it on. I got a few interceptions. I got to clean up a little bit. Two of them on extra points, one of them just a really bad ball. And well, Justin, considering we've only played 4 games, I don't know how 3-2 would add up, but how is he trying to say they're going to beat us this week?
I think so.
Yeah, well.
He's no longer man of the year, so don't worry about it.
Well, he won it once. Now he can be a dickhead for a while. All right,
and that masked it under the elite last year. That's all it was.
Yeah, people just couldn't hear him over you yelling. All right, that's it for playoff bound here. Next year, I got the deep playoff teams, and these are teams I think are going to make a deep run here. First team I have up here is We Outside. At 3-1, right? Yeah, 3-1. They really should be 4-0. In my opinion, who's to say what would have happened, but I do think they would have scored. And that team is built very well. That defense is very good. It's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. Seeing it live. They got 2 of the best blockers there in Dome and Kenny, and honestly, Havs is. As much as people don't consider him a quarterback, he is one of the better quarterbacks in this league. So, he's a quarterback in my page, in my book, and a really good one in this league. So they're going to be a tough out. And who did they played? Thunder. Who'd they play last week?
Show me your TDs.
Show me your TDs. They played Entity and Bad Kids.
Yep.
So they got a couple of the top teams to play against, and we're gonna see. But yeah, I think their team's very good. We'll put them to the test this week. And next up, I had Spartans here, deep playoff teams. Spartans looking very good. I think their defense still kind of gives up a little more points than I would like. Nuge kind of doing dumb things at times, and that might end up being their Achilles heel. But Nuge really showing this week and last week that really why he's one of the best quarterbacks in this league. But I think Mark also put a really good team around him. So I got them in the deep playoff team. Now I got 3 teams in the championship caliber tier here. Now I know Crazy Work just lost to Spartans, but if I had to guess next time they play, I'm giving Crazy Work the nod. So I got Crazy Work up there. They haven't been playing championship caliber type games. That was a good game. They lost by one, less than 1 score. And but they've been blowing out teams left and right, and they just look really good. Even this game where they had some adversity, they still were in there to the end. We've seen sometimes some Crazy Work teams with some adversity against them just kind of implode or not do well or not be able to crawl themselves back into a game. This team looks a little different for sure. Next up, I had Wanted at 4-0. Again, that defense looks elite. It's in my opinion right now on pace to be one of the best defensive teams of all time in this league. Top to bottom, they're physical. They got speed, very organized. Yogi and company will always have a game plan for a team. So far, it's been good. It's kind of been they're keeping their offense in the game and they're helping their team for sure. I do really like this team, and they seem to just find how to win games, no matter who they play. So I got them playing championship caliber type football, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, I got Boom Boom up top here. 4-0, halftime adjustments. You know, it's very golden boys type season, in my opinion. Riley Cody been playing great, been playing clutch. They again, second half adjustments, awesome job that they're doing, and they're going to be a very tough out. So I see those three teams really making deep runs right now, and this is all based on this is all based on how teams have played up until this point. We're 4 games into it. This game's going to put us over the halfway point, and I think I'm kind of on. I think I did a good job here. Connor, John, you guys have anything you want to disagree with, or?
No, it looks pretty good. I think that you're pretty accurate with all of them.
What tier did you put John in?
The playoff bound tier.
Yep.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice, Grant.
Do you disagree with that or no?
No, I just figured you'd have a stick where you put them in like the fucking.
I thought he was gonna put me in the no hope tier.
I'm trying to not do shtick here. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give everybody a good tier list here.
You did notice
That's
that he put
Steve's
himself.
never done a stick.
He put himself in the playoff bound, and then we outside in deep playoffs. So, just keep that in mind, Connor.
Well,
Yeah, sounds about right.
we also have a number one, player who's uncertain right now. We don't know what's going on. I haven't been playing my best football this season. There's some tournaments coming up, this and that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we outside looks, like they're outside every week.
Are you hoping for rain Sunday?
Yep.
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No, I don't want to miss any more weeks. The season already feels like it's taking forever.
Facts.
All right. So let's get into our previews here, ladies and gentlemen. Our updated standings for your Tambo Time crew in the Pick'em bet. Holding up the rear right now is me at 18-18. Not a good showing. Next is Connor at 25-11. He's got a 7-game lead on me. And then with a 1-game lead on him, we got Johnny Boy at 26-10.
How's Sean?
So I'm ahead of Connor still?
Yeah.
Nice, Connor. Way to catch up.
Yeah.
All right. We got week 5 here. Let's dive into the predictions. John, do you have our schedule here?
I'll grab it.
All right. I'm going to field 1, 8 a.m. Is there supposed to be rain this weekend, Connor? Do we know?
I think it's supposed to be 80.
80?
Yeah. You don't play well
good
with the
Lord.
heat, so you're fucked.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not built for warm weather.
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. 8 a.m. field 1, John. Let's have the right week here.
Week 5.
Yeah.
Greek Gods versus City Boys.
Greek Gods versus City Boys here. Kind of a good bounce back game for both teams. Greek Gods at 0-4. City Boys at 1-3. John, you're winning, so you're up first.
I'm going to go City Boys.
John's going City Boys. Connor?
Yeah, you know my motto.
And
City boys.
Jacob, you trust? Do it.
I'm gonna go Greek Gods here. I think
How
they can.
badly does Steve want to dance to Pink Pong?
I think he really does. He's been practicing. He doesn't know that I caught him.
This asshole just walks into a living room today, very quiet. I'm literally in the middle of a round of Arc Raiders. He scared the shit out of me. I fucking jumped. I freaked out at him.
He yelled, "Don't shoot!"
Yeah, he yelled, "Don't shoot!" Dude, he screamed at him like, "Dude, don't fucking come up on me like that."
He had flashbacks from now.
Yeah, we got a close scrutiny in 39 minutes and 50 seconds. So.
Oh yeah, that's one of All right, 8 a.m. field 2. No, I mean, listen, the quarterback thing is concerning to me now, and we'll see. Hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, I need some wins here, but I mean, Greek God's got a pretty good physical team that can match City Boys' physicality. I do think this game's going to go down to the wire regardless. Both teams really need to win. Yeah. I'm anti-gun for sure. Both teams really need to win, but I do think Greek Gods and Jacob will pull this one out if City Boys can't get that team, to buy in and stuff. It's a tough situation because I do think they have a really good roster. All right, 8 a.m. Field 2 here.
We got where are we?
Good Lord.
I lost it. Oh, there it is. We Outside versus Nasty Boys. All right, Howard.
8 a.m.
Yep.
We Outside, the 3-1. We Outside versus the 3-1 Nasty Boys. The phenomenal ones.
I'm going We Outside.
Connor going We Outside. John, be a man. Who you picking?
You're up first, dummy.
I know.
Don't worry.
I said be a man.
Yeah,
What are you, scared?
I'm picking after you.
Buddy, you got 8 games on me.
Yeah, don't worry about
Be a
what I'm
man.
picking.
So you coward.
No, pick.
Yeah, everybody. See, I'm giving you an olive branch here because
I'm
everybody
going
calls you a coward for backing out of the last bet.
We Outside, regardless. So just go ahead. Kenny says he's gonna murder you worse than he murdered me.
Yeah, okay. That big head. All right, I'm taking Nasty Boys.
It's weird. I have somewhere in the chat that you said you were gonna pick We Outside.
Right. Yeah, I need some games. So I think it's gonna be a very good game. I think it's gonna be down to the wire. I'm gonna get under Kenny's skin real quick.
Is this the only Nasty Boy you haven't beaten in the league yet, or?
Yeah, Jay. No, I've beaten Kenny a bunch of times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jay. I'm gonna have to dye my beard pink too. It's gonna be a whole thing. All right, 9:20 Field 1. Just remember, Kenny, I'm undefeated against Nasty Boys in this league.
Rare Occasion versus Purge. You haven't played me.
What?
You've never played me in the league.
First off, you're not a Nasty Boy.
True.
Second off, I didn't say all Nasty Boys. I didn't say I played every one of them.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Shut up.
Loser.
Rare Occasion versus
All right,
who?
boys, let's go.
I know.
Purge.
The 1-3 Purge versus the 0-4 Rare Occasion.
Off of a strong outing.
Yeah. I'm going to go Purge here.
I'm going Rare Occasion.
Johnny Boy going
Ooh.
Rare Occasion. The panel is split.
You know my motto. In Craig, I trust.
Connor going Purge. All right, 9:20 Field 2.
Crazy Work versus Playmakers.
Crazy Work versus
And Playmakers.
Playmakers. This might be game of the week.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Crazy Work 3-1. Playmakers 3-1. Connor, you're up first.
I'm gonna go Crazy Work.
Connor going against his shotgunners.
Is he kicked out now?
might be soon.
I'm gonna go Crazy Work as well here.
I'm also going Crazy Work.
Crazy Work with the clean sweep here. 10:40.
Boom Boom versus Spartans.
Ooh,
This might be game of the week.
yeah, shit.
Those are two monster games.
Good thing,
Bova,
At
I
the same time?
better be recording. No, I better be recording both
Okay.
games.
good thing they're back to back too, but they're opposite fields.
4-0 Boom Boom versus the 3-1 Spartans. I'm up first.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know my motto. In Nuge I trust. I'm going Spartans.
Don't you hate me?
Yes. I trust that he's going to piss me off.
I'm going Boom Boom.
Connor going Boom Boom.
No, I am.
I mean, John going Boom Boom.
I'm gonna go boom boom as well.
Connor going boom boom. Our panel split. Those are two monster games, back-to-back standings. Huge here for those ones, too. All right, the other 10:40 a.m. game, Field 2, John.
Where the fuck are we? Plan Z versus Show Me Your TDs.
Plan Z at 1-3 versus Show Me Your TDs at 2-2. I picked first last one. Johnny.
I'm gonna go Show Me Your TDs. I think they're gonna bounce back. Everyone's gonna show up. No holiday here.
John going Show Me Your TDs.
Yep.
Connor?
I think I'm also gonna go Show Me Your TDs.
Yeah, clean sweep for Show Me Your TDs. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I just think if you're going punch for punch, that team's just the better team right now. 12 o'clock, Field 1, John.
Greek Gods. Nope. Sorry. Crazy. And where the fuck
Are we serious here?
Thunder versus Air Raiders.
Poof.
I'm gonna go Thunder.
Both 2-2 teams. 3-2 is a lot better than 2-3. Both teams need the win. Connor's going Thunder. Do we?
No.
It don't matter.
No, we don't know.
I'm going Thunder, I think. Yeah, Thunder.
Damien is my new best friend, so I'm gonna go Thunder.
You going away from your motto?
Yeah, I hate Bonish.
In Bonish you trust?
I've never once said that in my life.
Clean sweep for Thunder. Huge game in the standings there. Air Raiders in your division or mine?
Don't know. I don't play them. I don't think.
All right. Sit on a cactus. All right, 12 o'clock, Field 2.
Entity versus Bad Kids.
Steve's up.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. Give me a second. The 0-4 Entity versus the 2-2 Bad Kids. I'm going Entity here. If they don't bounce back here, it's the last fucking time I'm picking them. Swear to God.
Do we know if Ant's home?
If he is, I'm gonna hide.
Why you picked him? That's what I'm asking you to not.
Well, wait, so he won't beat my ass that bad. John, you're up.
I'm gonna go Bad Kids.
Connor?
I'm also going Bad Kids.
All right, Connor.
Connor and John picking Bad Kids. We got our 120 game here. Field 1, Johnny boy.
We have The Elite versus Wanted.
Ooh. Not as good as the other games, but
Johnny
a very,
boy up.
very good game here.
I'm picking The Elite.
I'm gonna go Wanted.
John picking Elite. Connor and Steve picking Wanted.
You guys can sit like cactuses.
Be original, dickhead.
Nope, it was a good one.
So, yeah, that's a huge, John, like I said, 3-2 is a lot different than 2-3. The good news is, it's not an 8 a.m. game, so Danny Dimes might be awake. But Wanted just might be too much. Who knows? But Johnny and Boy and Company, chance to take down an undefeated team. A lot of good games in the matchup here. A lot of good bounce back games for some teams. Yeah, should be a great week 5, ladies and gentlemen. We got anything we want to talk about before we end the show here? John, you got the photo that I sent you that we're going to throw up there too?
What photo?
That I put in the Tambo Time thing, hours ago.
You did. Yep. It timestamped 5 minutes. What photo? There's no photo in here.
Oopsie.
You're an asshole. Did you put it somewhere else?
I did.
Is it somewhere?
How long would it take you to get this?
Can you send it now and just do it?
Yeah. Where do you want me to send it?
Well, Well, there's a matriarch on damn Battlegrounds.
Dude, will you shut up?
Can you actually send it to?
I just did. Let's do it quick. We'll do it live. Connor, anything you want to talk about before we get off here?
Yeah. Do we play on Memorial Day?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shot, really?
If Bova doesn't care about
Next
Jesus or
weekend?
women, no chance he cares about Americans. Listen,
Fair enough.
I give Bova a lot of slack, but if we took all these holidays and tournaments off, we'd be playing one season a year. That's really what it would come down to.
That is true.
You know, what if, I don't know, maybe I should just bring it up to Bova. But what if he was able to make a deal with maybe Sports Hub or something about doing starting the season a month earlier, playing indoors up until a certain date, and that way we could take those holidays off.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's too crazy of an idea. Because what do you have? We had Easter, we had Mother's Day,
Memorial Day's next weekend.
Memorial Day. So there's 3 weeks already that would be nice to have off.
Yeah, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah. But the problem, I mean, listen, I know the drive to Somersworth it's tough, and I understand, but it would alleviate a lot of this, a lot of this stuff. If you're taking bets, minus 300 on EB throwing 2 picks this weekend. Jay Charles set the line.
All right, we're good.
We're good? All right, let's throw it up here. We got a fundraiser here, right? JR Women's Fundraiser Tournament, Saturday, May 30th. Location, South Common Park, Lowell, Mass. Starts at 12. Cash prizes and trophies, food, drink, and raffles. They're doing 5-man non-contact, 5-man women's, 5-man co-ed, all non-contact. Team fees $400. Contact Julie Yim, Amanda Legacy, or Nadi to sign up. All proceeds go towards JR Women's Flag Travel Team. Does any of us know when the Minnesota tournament is off the top of anybody's heads? No.
No.
I really want to go this year. Just watch. So, root on our local heroes here and stuff.
Pretty sure it's during the playoffs of some sort.
I think because we pushed it back, it doesn't not get screwed up. I think. I could be wrong.
Would it be plans then maybe?
Maybe. I thought it was, I don't know. I'll figure it out either way. But get your teams in here. Another good tournament. That group always puts in good tournaments. It's always a good time. Yeah, I don't know. I got to figure out the dates. I would love to go. Just
June 27th and 28th.
John, check the schedule. June 27th and 28th.
That would be round 2 and 1 and 2.
The first week of playoffs.
Yep.
Damn it. All right.
So misses the play-in by a week.
So if we have one more reschedule,
Yep.
then it's just play-ins.
Yep.
Ooh. So if we miss,
then I'd be able to go, and you guys would have to say.
Probably.
Well, it depends on how this week goes. But if we miss one more week and I at least get 2 more wins, plus, I mean, we all know Darren's a better quarterback than me anyway, so we'll probably win the week I'm gone anyway. So,
well, Adam will be here, right?
True.
Adam sucks. Yeah, it does suck to be the 3rd best quarterback on my team. What am I doing? This is bullshit.
He was perfect this week.
Oh,
Darren.
You could have drafted me, so you'd be above somebody on the depth chart.
that's true. I didn't think of that. Damn. Dome's always one step
Think
ahead of
about it
me. It
next
pisses
year.
me off. Pisses me off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you guys tuning in the show. Give it a like, give it a share. Make sure you're following on YouTube. It's going to allow us to do more stuff on how does Ben Kyle say it does not interfere with the season? When John just told me. Oh, the regular season.
Yeah.
Oh.
The playoffs.
Right. Okay. Maybe he's a little late. The comments take forever to come in on this.
It does show up slow over here too.
But good, honestly, John, good job. I know you had a lot of the shit going and anything that could not work stopped working. But I want to thank Mason and Mike for joining the show. Get your team in these tournaments, and Dome is an a-hole. That's right. Let's end that. Let's end the show on that, and bring the energy this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. See you next Tuesday. Good night, Grace.
Good night, Spain.
RP Harambe.
Get on Bluegate. John sucks.
I'm on waiting.
I hate all of you.
Up next, got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, you is looking stressed, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Said I'm up to bat, you on deck. At my best, stress, cuz we up now, they up next. Said we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset. Someone said that I was up next. I said I'm up now with no mean of disrespect. I don't be at the gym, so I don't need to flex. You regret moving on to the next and making me an ex. Yeah, I roll up whenever you feeling stressed. Treat you with respect and never settle for less. Life's a game of chess, don't let it get you in check. She like when I pull her hand, grab her by her neck. Got her on the back until she break a sweat. She like rocking my polo shirts and rocking my polo sweats. Laying down after sex with her head on my chest. She whispers that you're the best. Please don't turn out like the rest. Yeah, we up now, they up next. Got you in your feelings upset.